Good morning, everybody. Today I'd like to talk about the importance of training. KAM Realty offers a training program. One of the things that I find with agents, whether they're new or whether they're experienced, a lot of times they come into the office and they might have worked somewhere where there is no training involved, or the broker doesn't, normally prospect, or maybe the broker doesn't actually compete with the agents, and really I think that's a bad thing. So one of the things that we do here at KAM Realty, is we teach you how to prospect. I mean, guess what? You could be the greatest form filler out in the world, but if you don't have a regular way to get buyers or sellers, then obviously you're not going to be writing any contracts, So that's the biggest problem that I find. Here at KAM Realty, one of the things that I talk about is a daily activity sheet. I always compare it. I make comparisons to things like if, let's say you come to my house and you say, "Well, that Kenny Mungin, he makes a mean banana bread. That's the best banana bread I ever tasted." What's the next thing you do? You know what? You come up and say, "Hey, Kenny Mungin, that's a great banana bread. I'd like your recipe." So guess what? I try to do, and try to provide, what's called a daily activity sheet. And that talks about some of the things that you should do on a daily basis to go out and find yourself able and willing buyers and good, motivated clients that are thinking about listing their property. Those are the things that I promote. Again, it's called the daily activity sheet, So it talks about expireds, it talks about for sale by owners, it talks about doing open house, it talks about the importance of follow-up. All of these things are very, very, very crucial. So when you come to my office at KAM Realty, you know what? You go into office shared, we have all our information there. We have scripts, we have letters, we have all kinds of information. But one of the things we have is that daily activity sheet, Do you have to do every single one of those things or items every single day of the week? No. But you know what? If you do 3 or 4, you're going to get results, Again, at KAM Realty, these are the kind of things that we promote. We promote training. I'm going to teach real estate licensees, to be proactive as opposed to reactive. Sitting on the phone, doing call duty, hoping somebody shows up or calls you on the telephone during the day, other than your mother, unless your mother has plenty of properties to sell, these things aren't going to do any good. Again, expireds, for sale by owners, sphere of influence, the importance of follow-up calls. These are all things that I'm going to teach new and experienced agents to do, because guess what? There's experienced agents out there that actually have very little experience. They're not getting the amount of business that they need to because they're not being proactive. These are the kind of things that I talk about. I promote them. I keep my door open every day, and I do them every day. And that's why I get results. These are the things that I want to share. Anybody wants to call me, you have any questions, any concerns, you want to learn a little bit more about our training programs, 508-677-1600, KAM Realty. Call Kenny Mungin.